partner. Hit him with that goddamn your digs.
So, aside from what you just saw, please understand that there will be a very respectable amount of cussing. That is for sure.
Can you put the mic to your face, please?
Yes, very sorry. Like a tote full of cussing, a Stanley cup, a vessel, large vessel, just fresh cusses, just all types of roasted cusses, just good, authentic Michelin star cusses. Okay.
Michelin star cusses?
Michelin star cusses.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to mute your mic, sir, because we got an intro to do, sir, ma'am.
I'm feeling the hostility.
All right, no hostility. Listen, this is Unwrap, baby. We in the building. It's Unwrap, baby. Y'all already know what it is, man. We are back at it like a motherfucker. And I am your boy, Heat Detector, in the goddamn building. And what you heard right now was a disclaimer. Get your kids up out the living room. Get your kids out. Put your headphones on. Turn the Bluetooth off. You know, all that, because you might hear some shit.
Yeah, earmuffs. There you go.
Earmuffs. All that. If you're grown, stay listening. You know what I'm saying? But we are back in the building tonight. Once again, this is Unwrap the podcast. I am your boy, Heat Detector. And to my left, I have the illustrious Vino's in the building.
Thank you.
There you go.
I'll take it.
You'll take that?
Quite festive.
All right. And we also have Swipe God in the goddamn building.
Woo.
Oh, check 1, 2, 1, 2.
There it is. There it is, just like that. And we Unwrap the podcast. And tonight, man, we got a lot of shit going on. A whole lot to talk about. This shit is going to be fun. It's going to be amazing because we got a really, really good friend in the building. You know what I'm saying? A good friend of the family. You know what I'm saying? The boy got keys to the house. You know what I'm saying? The boy here, man, he in the building. But we chilling. You know, he like one of them friends. You know what I'm saying? He welcome all the time.
All in the refrigerator at 3 a.m.
Yeah. You know, who ate my sandwiches in the refrigerator?
Half the pie and shit.
Yeah. Who stuck their fingers in, you know what I'm saying? He's that dude.
That can go a lot of ways.
But, I was talking about food. So I can see we got the retro in the back. So I'm seeing you're going to the retro, the Nash Vino, and being pornographic in your speaking.
I've been on pervert all day. I have. I woke up that way. I don't know.
That's crazy. I'm going to need you to take it down a notch. We will not have any pervertedness, no perverse things being done tonight. Shout out to DJ Ace Vito in the building. You know what? Ace Vito's turned out to be like E. Johnson. But actually, what a lot of people don't know is Ace Vito is part of the Unwrap family.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We should put them all in like the VIP
Salute
box.
Ace Vito.
Yeah, salute Ace Vito in the goddamn building.
They sit in the suite.
He said, salute Unwrap fam, Heat, Nash, Swipe. Heat, Nash, Swipe. Heat, Nash, Swipe. I don't know what that sounds like. Some kind of a hook to something.
EDM type shit.
Something like that. But we got a great show tonight. One of the things I was thinking about bringing back is get it off your chest. And we used to do that shit. So right now, before we get into our whole shit, let's just get it off your chest. What you got? What you got for me that you need to get off your chest?
Earlier today, we took our youngest to McDonald's, right?
I'm gonna need you to pick up the pace.
And we ordered from the app, but we did the table service. You know what I'm saying? So you know, you tell them how you want your shit, basically.
Come on.
So we sit there for about 20 fucking minutes. Nothing. So I don't want to be that person, you know? So I said, this shit ain't here in 2 minutes. I'm going to fuck up there. And as I approach the counter, I see our shit sitting in bags, just right there. Just fucking sitting there. Just fucking
minding your food is up there minding its own business.
Chilling. Cold fucking chilling.
Literally.
So I say to the lady, I had a table side order. You know what I'm saying? I ordered it about 20 minutes ago. But I clearly see it sitting right there with the number.
How do you know
on
it's yours?
Because the number.
Got you.
So
this is a country buffet?
Hell no. This was McDonald's. This was a little one.
Oh, Mickey D's.
We had a little while in between her going to school, so we just took her. So I'm like, yeah. So what I'm expecting to receive immediately is, oh damn, my bad. Let me make it, or some kind of fucking response.
Right.
This motherfucker just looked at me like I was fresh off of the Independence Day alien ship. You know what I'm saying?
Can I say something?
Yeah.
If I was working there and I saw you, I'd do the same thing.
You probably fucking would.
I would look at you like, what the fuck do you want?
You probably fucking
Can't you
would.
see I'm busy in the drive-thru?
So this motherfucker goes and gets the manager, which I don't have a problem with because I don't give a shit. I just want somebody to make my shit over again because we got 15 minutes before we got to get Shorty to school. So the manager comes over. She tells her what the deal is. The bitch still doesn't say anything to me. So I had to literally say, hey, can you remake my shit? I don't want cold food. And then it takes a whole nother 10 fucking minutes. This is my beef with that, right? Okay. Aside from just the utter lack of just, an apology or any kind of motherfucker.
Free order of fries.
I don't even want just like
apple pie. Back in the day, they used to do that shit.
They didn't give a fuck though. It's for real. Like not at all. No fucks were given.
Shout out E. Johnson, our most loyalist of loyal as motherfucker.
So I guess my thing is, what the fuck happened to not even necessarily the customer's always right, but at least giving a fuck about the customer in the general sense.
Come on, don't nobody care.
But that's a problem.
Don't nobody care. I can tell you firsthand, nobody cares.
And that shit is crazy. That shit is fucking crazy to me. I don't think I was asking for much.
This is the world we live in.
Yeah.
This is the world we live in. Swipe God, anything you want to get off your chest?
Black people.
Come on, here we go.
Oh shit.
Black people.
Here we go. We're not taking any political sides.
We all in unraveled.
Be careful with the we. Be careful with the we, sir. Be careful with the we.
I'll take
half
the we.
the people in Chicago got their taxes. So why did y'all plan on doing the Black Friday the week of y'all start getting y'all fucking taxes?
So everybody can save their money. That's why.
Oh, that initial drop is a motherfucker.
Yeah, that was an uppy fail.
Yeah.
That was an uppy fail.
Like everywhere that there is a place to spend money.
I didn't leave the house today.
Off the meat rack. You the only motherfucker that
so I didn't spend any
You the only
money.
motherfucker that didn't save money.
It costs me money every time I leave my house.
Yeah, well.
I feel like as soon as you close the door behind you, it costs $50.
And money to get back.
Well, here's the thing. No one's talking to you right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not my time.
Yeah, not your time.
So I just, I didn't understand the logic in that, and
the logic in it was to show the power of the black dollar. That's what the logic of it was.
1.7 trillion.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Yeah,
a lot of Gucci, a lot of Louis. I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
A lot of Cadillacs.
A lot of Cadillacs. A lot of Escalades.
Well,
a lot of do-rags. And let's be clear, that's a lot of bonnets.
Yeah.
It's a lot of motherfucking bonnets.
Specifically the Delta Bow Wow do-rag.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's a lot of motherfucking bonnets.
Yeah. I understand it was supposed to be
That been like some Oprah shit. A bonnet for you, a bonnet for you, a bonnet for you.
It's a lot of Hennessy.
It's a lot of hair covering. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of weave. You know what I'm saying? A lot of acrylic nails.
Like the mystery voice said.
Yeah.
A lot of Hennessy.
A lot of Hennessy. A lot of Anzac.
Actually, this is a special.
Triple the Anzac.
So it probably was some.
Motherfuckers still drink Anzac?
Hell yeah, they do.
I never even heard of Anzac until I came to Chicago.
They're lobsters.
Hey, shout out to the motherfucking KRA. He said, it's all right, baby.
What's up?
You already know what it is, baby. You already know what it is. Y'all know what it is. I got something to get off my chest. Real quick. It's nothing really to get off my chest. But let me tell you something about this stupid ass president we got. He today did some shit that you will never, ever, ever see a sitting president do. And he had a press conference in the Oval Office with the president of Ukraine and just started going in on him, telling him how stupid he was and telling him how he needs to be thankful and was like making him say thank you to the United States. He's like, no. You're going to say thank you because without us, everybody's dead in your country. And he was saying all this shit and he was doing everything but cursing this motherfucker out at a live press conference and making him bow down, literally telling him, you're going to bow down today or I'll just let Russia do whatever they want with you. That was some wild ass shit. I never in my life seen any shit like that. That was wild ass shit.
Are you shocked?
No, not at all. I think his first term, he didn't really understand the politics and how the shit works. This time around, he knows the game.
He's got his dick in his hand and he's ready to go.
He's self-sucking. he ain't got his dick in his hand. He's self-sucking right now.
Making his own politics.
Yeah. Shout out E. Johnson once again. He said, diamond in the back, sunroof top, digging in the scene with the gangster lean. Gangster white walls.
Absolutely.
TV antennas in the back.
Somebody is rubbing down their white walls. Right
Yeah. Yeah. So let's just get this shit going. Let's get this party going. Let's get this party started. In the building tonight, we have our friend of the show, our family member, our guy, Lyric Versatile, in the goddamn building. He's trying to make it over here first.
I am.
Let me just keep things going.
I'm gonna need another horn.
There he is.
Welcome.
And tonight he's using our cordless mic for the first time. We're going to be going cordless with everything, and yeah, shout out to you.
I did not want to lean forward, so that kind of works out.
Yeah, you can lean back now. You can chill. You can do it. You can do whatever you want.
Cordless mics make for precision arguing.
A little bit. Yeah.
Listen, first of all, thank you for coming tonight. You know what I'm saying? I love it when you come here, bro. I love your company. I love being around you. I love talking to you, man. I think you're an amazing person. But
only on Tuesdays.
Right. But listen, there may be some individuals out there that don't know who in the fuck you are. So if you don't mind, go ahead and talk about yourself. Not that you would have a problem talking about yourself, but go ahead and tell the people who you are and all that shit.
I get the best advice from myself. All right, look, live versatile. For movement. I love y'all who love me, and whoever loves love, fuck with me.
That's it. That's it.
That's it. For movement. And
whoever loves me.
Versatile. I've been here. Anybody who's been around me, I don't find many people that don't like me. And if you don't like me, I'm pretty sure you've either told me or you're telling something about me that you don't have a reason to not like me. I love everybody. I'm cool with everybody. That's why I meet dope people.
Yep.
Well, I don't know. I run into a few people.
Now I am also an asshole.
Yeah, I've heard.
But I feel like when it's necessary.
Ooh. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you can't believe that shit. Don't believe him.
I mean, he's not necessarily just out here slinging out, just loose, just meanery.
He's out here slinging something, but it ain't words.
Hey,
damn it.
What?
That's my other hustle.
That's my other hustle. Yeah, so.
But no, they're versatile for movement. Been in the scene, sub-T, student, and child of 606. Been around grab crews like UAC, couldn't draw for shit. Or represented the rap crew with them. Just been around, bro. And if there's anything you need to know about me, everything I'm doing is for everybody.
Right. And shout out to that. Shout out to you doing everything. I think I'm going to turn your mic up just a little bit.
Doing everything for everybody is definitely a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
And you, sir, are a very, very hard worker. I
try. I take my breaks. Shit, I had to take a break from all of y'all.
What's this y'all shit?
All of y'all.
No. I'm not in that y'all shit. I don't like when people say,
why the fuck you gotta get singled out? Everybody else gotta be in the group.
I'm just not a part of what the fuck he's talking about.
I need time for cartoons and wrestling. So I like when I said that last show, all right, this is the Getdown, November. I see y'all.
Right.
I meant that shit. That was my Netflix time. That was like, I'm not
gonna run like a motherfucker though.
Yeah, and guess what? That was me for y'all, and y'all.
What's this y'all shit? What's this y'all shit?
It's y'all and me, and we are all in this shit together. So when people show up, when I'm thinking like, I want to put some shit together that everybody's gonna fuck with, or at least I think they'll fuck with.
I think that was a shot, but go ahead.
Yeah.
I think that was
that wasn't a shot.
I think that was a shot.
No, we got 30 minutes before we get to that.
So, at least we get 30.
So I put stuff together because I'm the biggest thing is that I'm a huge fan of us. Like I could say that me and y'all share, but it is us, and I'm a huge fan of us. Like,
right.
There is
by us. What you mean?
This
You
community,
people?
this community of us.
You people.
Shut up.
Listen, shout out to the KRA. He says, salute, brother Lyric. You got the Nino Brown look tonight.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
I said Miami Vice, but the Nino Brown works.
I'll take it. I wish I had a little dog, like a little stuffed dog. I would have pulled it. Yeah. No. But with us, you know what I'm saying? With the community of us, there's so much dope talent here.
Right.
And creativity that's in the city. And like I get to do the thing that I'm passionate about is curating that. And like for me, it's like a timeline because I listen to a lot of people's music, so I'd be like, "Ooh, this would be dope at this point of the show." And then also on top of that, MCs are like temperamental, so they'll show up when they want to show up, and they'll be like, "Oh, well, I don't want to go first." I'm like, but I tell them like, "You would be dope here. You would be." And the show runs that way. I never tell anyone, whenever I put a show together, I never tell them the time they're going on. I never make a timeline. No.
Yeah. Big lesson learned on that one.
Wrangling MCs.
I'm not telling you when you're going on. I know that I'm gonna tell you this is the time you gotta show up. But I know I got enough of a point of a show to make a capacity for anybody that comes. I'm like, all right, I may have said that. I might have started at 9. I told you that. We're starting at 10. Ken's spinning. I'm going to go up there, and guess what? I'm going to go first. I'll do a 20-minute set, and then you're the first one that shows up. Bingo, you're going. And then we just roll with the show.
Why can't you just sit on the sidelines? Why you got to be a part of the show?
All
in the video,
you know what fucked
dancing.
me up? When I curate these shows, and I hate this part because every artist that's a part of the shows, I'm a huge fan, but I never get to see them to perform. I'm running back and forth. Like that's the dopest and worst part because I know all these artists. Misfit, I love his sets, but I came up in
salute.
I came up in this set with this shit with him.
GNMC.
You know what I'm saying? And
we're talking about Danny, right?
Yes. And then
salute, Danny.
Rest in peace, Illy.
Rest in peace, Illy. Ace Vito says, salute, Lyric.
Salute, brother. Salute, brother. But when I started coming back and doing shows, I hit up Misfit. I was like, I got an idea. He's like, whatever the fuck it is, I'm with it. He flat out
shout
told
out
me.
Misfit, man. Shout out Danny, man. That's our boy right there. That's my knuck.
And that's how I met Raw Caesar.
Raw Caesar's dope. Stone Flacco, dope.
Yes.
Dope as fuck.
I told Danny about an idea that I had. I was like, look, I'm trying to put this together in this particular geographic area. I'm looking for this type of act. He's like, hey, fuck with these guys. Because he had been collaborating with them. And they're amazing artists. Like, and they're also dope people. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And then I asked AM. I've known AM for a long ass fucking time. And I'm like, I need a favor. I remember when you started out and we did favors. I'm like, I need this one. He's like, nigga, I charge a lot of money for my show. So I was like,
not this time, sir.
Just flat out. Reach for me.
I call them favors, bribes, and probably a few threats. I'm pretty sure.
Couple of hand jobs?
No.
Keep those in your pocket. You might need those one day.
No, I like to keep all my hand jobs for me. I don't share. And that's your one dirty joke of the day. But real talk, it inspired me because of community, and what really pushed that was Ronnie Boykin.
Shout out Ronnie Boykin Jr.
That particular event,
Awesome Day in Chicago.
it lit a fire up under my ass, and it just made me fall in love with Chicago hip hop again.
Again, yeah, it
You know what I
definitely
mean?
did.
And that was an incredible version of a spark that was just
Yeah.
And seeing people, hell, I saw people I ain't even like. I was
Listen,
like, fuck that nigga. And
hey,
then
you know
I
what
was
it's like? Check it out.
you know what? Oh my God,
That shit.
I'm so glad
I'm
you're
not
here.
even from Chicago, and that shit felt like a reunion to me, like a
Man.
fucking reunion.
There was so many people that, and to see people be starstruck by their peers and everybody. I heard a lot of people say that they
Yeah.
was inspired by that shit.
Yeah.
That, and then also the other side of it is that I think about the people that weren't there,
Yeah.
and I get that because it took, even for me, I live in the woods. Like I'm
Live in another
witness
country.
protection. I'm that far.
Yeah.
It's
Witness
like,
protection program.
Witness
Yeah.
protection.
I
is
see
crazy.
cows and horses. Like there's a cornfield a quarter of a mile away. So I
When a
but
motherfucker
I
says
made
a quarter
sure
of a mile away from the house, that means if you get to the house and you haven't got all your provisions, you're popped.
Pretty much.
Witness protection far was good enough for me.
Yeah, that part.
It's
Like,
quite
my
expressive.
daddy said we live so far. He's like, we behind God's back. That's how far we are. But
You want me to put a little something being behind God's back?
yeah,
You win for the evening.
Yeah.
yeah.
But we have you here for a reason because we're
Yes,
talking about
there's a
all of
point.
that. We're talking about all of that.
Yeah.
Let's get to where it all started. Which one was first, the chicken or the egg? Which one was first? Forward Movement, Chicago, or the Get Down? I think I know the answer, but this is your question.
Forward Movement for sure.
Right.
I started Forward Movement in 2012, and that was when I first like try to monetize my events and putting shit together. And I had other projects, and then I took a break for a while, and then Schultz, Chris Schultz, my partner in Forward Movement, and also Porter Rocks, which is also the host of the Get Down. They kept it moving, and the whole idea behind Forward Movement was supporting artists in the Chicago scene.
Sounds
always
like in the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the name, just always keeping things moving forward. It was always supposed to be meant to be a media source for any type of artist in any capacity, like based on my interests. But at the beginning, it was just, all right, my name is Larry Versatile.
Salute Epic One. Salute Ill for real.
What's up, y'all?
It was about like, all right, my name is Larry Versatile. I am an artist on Forward Movement.
Right.
And that was the initial idea. I'm like, this is I'm on this entertainment level. I'm Larry Versatile. That was the initial idea.
Right.
And then I wanted to expand it for other artists. And especially early on when I started doing shows and organizing shows, like I didn't wait to get booked. My ass was like, all right, I'm gonna just roll up to this venue. Looks like a cool spot. Hey, I'm from Forward Movement. I would like to host a party here.
Right.
Can I host a venue here? And then I'll find a way to get speakers and someone to do a show.
And there it is.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to you for making that available for a lot of people and starting that. And now tell us what the Get Down and what that was all about and you know, how that moves.
So, funny story is
We'll be the judge if it's funny. So, yeah.
Thank you, sir. Get Down was me trying to come up with a ideal of a show, but it was based on something like Netflix. There was a show on Netflix called The Get Down. I loved that show, and I hate that they canceled it. And it was speaking from like the origins of hip hop and stuff like that.
They fuck up a lot of good shit.
I am also a fan of James Brown, the JBs, and stuff like that. And there are samples with him saying "Get Down" and that. Nas is another person I'm a fan of. So all that was a culmination. I was trying to come up with an idea for a show. So Get Down was what it was. And then I came up with iterations of that because I wanted each show to be a different chapter, a different thing.
Yeah, I remember talking with you about that.
Yeah. So that kind of brings me to my point because I'm going to bring Get Down back after us taking a break. And then tying that with another idea, I want to do something called The Queen's Gambit, which is another Netflix show. And it'll be all
female MCs.
Yep. And entertainers and singers.
Spoken word, a little bit of everything, but all females.
Yes.
Women.
Yes. Absolutely.
Wonderful idea.
Dope as fuck.
That's the plan.
That's it? That's all you got?
No, I got a few things.
I mean, that's why you're here.
Few things.
Lay it out on
Well,
the
how have you been, sir?
You ain't finna. We're not doing this again, bro. We're not doing this. Every time you come in, you start trying to interview me. No.
What have you been up to?
5'9", but I think I'm shrinking.
Oh, damn.
But other than that, I've been chilling, been grinding, been keeping.
I know that.
Keeping this unwrapped boat afloat. Along with the team, we got a solid little team that we do our thing with, and you part of the little family we got. But that's it, really. But this is not about me, sir. This is about you and what are you doing? What are you doing? You gonna freestyle tonight?
Oh God, I thought I did that earlier. You didn't record that?
No, first of all, if I would have recorded that shit, you would have been very mad at me.
No, you should have, because that's probably about the best I got.
Damn.
This isn't Albert.
Right.
Do drugs. No, you thought I was going to say don't do drugs. Are you kidding me?
What the fuck?
Please absolutely do drugs.
I didn't expect you to say that.
We at Unwrapped do not condone any narcotics or drug
there
use.
was a disclaimer, so I can say whatever the fuck I want.
You can. Yeah.
I'm just saying, us at Unwrapped, we don't partake in any drug use.
Absolutely
Would we say
not.
illicit
Drugs or illegal.
I'm being
drugs.
paid to do this. They'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Well, speaking of which, 420. What is everyone doing on 420?
I know what we're doing.
Do you know what you're doing?
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah.
Do you have a plan?
Why are you talking into the wrong part of the mic?
Well, I wasn't talking to the mic at all. I literally have just been talking over here for like 20 minutes.
So I'm still a part of the
Yeah, so I'm just going to be right here. Okay, all right. Okay.
You know what you do for 420?
I don't know what I'm doing, but I know I'm gonna be high doing it.
That's a good attitude.
See?
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna need.
Mm-hmm.
We need believers.
Great
so on
attitude.
420, I might as well make announcements. At Reggie's, in collaboration with Prohibition THC Cafe.
You see it?
Yeah, I seen it.
You see
I
it?
seen it.
You see it?
This is breaking news.
Breaking news.
It actually works out. I love that the fly's over my face so I can actually concentrate and do this shit. And actually, I can read this shit high because I want you to know the effectiveness of what I'm doing. So it's Prohibition Smoke Fest.
Mm-hmm.
The concert is at Reggie's.
Okay.
That night.
Where? Reggie's on State?
Yes, on State. In collaboration with
the legendary Reggie's?
That place, yes.
Okay.
In the concert venue.
Mm-hmm.
So, you do know Crucial Conflict.
I do.
You do know Do or Die.
I do.
I do as well.
Well, yes. So those are our featured acts. It's with Prohibition, and they are the first Black-owned
Don't say it.
dispensary
Don't say it.
in Chicago.
First Black-owned dispensary.
In Chicago. So it's going to be a dope night. It's going to be an all-day event. So there's going to be brunch at Prohibition.
Oh, shit. I love a good
Is that infused food?
You have the option.
Oh, Lord.
Well, I'm not eating anything. I'm not that day. I'm gonna be there.
No,
Unwrapped is gonna be there.
There's gonna be a lot. There's gonna be a lot of food. It does not have to be.
Well, I'm not
Just
trusting
come up with
anybody
that.
that day. Not trusting anyone that gives me anything to
Really?
eat.
No one gets.
No, I'm not gonna get drugged.
Not even me. I wouldn't.
No,
drug you.
fuck that. I don't believe you.
No, I truly believe that both of you would probably drug him.
I would. Yeah. Thank you. They would drug me.
Because I
No.
would pay you to do it.
No. Like anybody else,
What?
yes, but not him.
Yeah.
That shit will go all the way left for everyone.
Yeah, Debo Physical.
Yeah, and I just don't have time. Like,
It's bad. I smoked weed a couple of times because I get
That's
migraine
wild.
headaches, and it did not work out for me.
Yeah, I
Did not work out for me. Shout out to everybody watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, walk your ass across the street, hit that like and subscribe, and support the team. Oh, speaking of support, you know what I'm saying? You can help support the team by donating
money, please.
to Unwrap. You can donate $1. You can donate $2.
You can do all of
You can do whatever you want. You can donate 50 cents.
How about $20,000?
But if you're feeling real froggy, donate a fucking dub. Donate 5. Donate 10.
Just gonna say $1 million.
Keeps the lights on. You know what I'm saying? Be generous. We're not begging. We're just saying we got to keep the lights on.
Now this event, this 420.
Wait, can I before we?
Oh, yes,
Before
yes.
you, because I gotta say this.
Okay.
I'm bringing my own shit to drink. I'm packing a lunch.
Okay.
Because I'm not trusting anyone.
That's terrible.
Period.
Terrible.
With my,
Regis has amazing food. by the
well,
way.
here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Which is not a social.
No. But here's the
He's
thing.
a-
Here's the thing. There's gonna be too much weed shit, too much weed oil, too much edibles, too much of everything, and somebody could easily
I'm gonna
drop a little
literally-
something on my plate, and I wouldn't know.
Or accidentally switch up the iced coffees.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
What type of
I'm not doing
Mission
it.
Impossible life are you expecting?
Nah, listen, man.
People
I
are
got to
not
look out for me.
People
You know what
can
I'm
be
talking
that
about?
high, but they ain't gonna be that fucking coordinated.
Well,
like,
I did
oh.
hear that one of those show event situations had a lot of people just doing a lot of strange shit. Like
Yeah.
niggas was like
Because
they couldn't cross
the
the street.
slushies and shit
Yeah.
that they have.
Yeah.
Oh, the slushies.
Yeah.
Oh, the slushies.
Like, I think that first
That's not fair.
first show.
No, okay. To be fair, I'll be fair. I went on the journey, drinking a slushie beyond my limit, to a point where I forgot my way home.
See?
It did happen. I have seen other participants, people who have left there and have gone slizzing. It's true. But there's guidance. They tell you, like, hey, you need to do 30 milligrams.
30 or less. Okay.
what's this?
So are you saying that 30 is your threshold on the
No,
slushy
not
side?
no, mine. I don't care.
Don't even.
Like literally,
Yeah.
it's like I'm the type of person like when that first one hit me in the face and go, I'm like
Another,
and then
please.
something. I'm like, all right,
Salute
we need to
Sid
do it
Vicious.
again, but we need to be better
Eclectic
prepared.
City, love from
Right in the
Vegas.
face.
And I'm
Shout
like,
out to you.
ooh. I'm like, okay.
It's
let me do it
Kamani.
again.
Shout out to Kamani. Salute
What up?
on
What up?
rap.
What up?
What up, y'all?
But yeah, so look, you will be perfectly fine.
Nah, man, I ain't trusting it.
Even the lemonades with nothing in it, like the mixes and stuff like that. The
I feel like
paninis
there's
or-
going to be so many fucking people that even the people that are behind the register be like, okay, you had a lemonade? This is the lemonade?
No.
And then I get it, I'm like,
no.
and then next thing you know, I'm in a knife fight in the
This
alley
motherfucker, he's like, I
You
didn't
know,
want
with a
any
fucking- with a raccoon.
cross-contamination.
Right, yeah.
with a fucking raccoon.
Yeah.
I'm over here like, come on, motherfucker, let's go. No, I'm not going. I'm not doing it.
Listen,
would pay.
if
Take that.
I have to take the imaginary knife away from you so that you don't stab,
Get my knife back.
I'm
I
going to
already-
be just so
Get
fucking
your hand
pissed.
out my pocket.
Right.
Yeah, man, listen. I'm gonna tell you, like, I tried to smoke weed because I got chronic migraines.
Yeah.
Everybody told me, oh, smoke some weed, you'll be fine, man. I'll take care of that shit. No. That
Probably
shit
should do CBD.
That
some
shit
like
had
that.
me hallucinating. I was literally in my backyard, like some West Side Story shit, with a like I thought I had a knife, and I was like, "Come on, motherfucker."
That's not how that works.
Who the hell got a knife from you though? Who talked you off the
I don't
ledge?
know. I think I started crying right after that shit.
He's self-diffused.
Yeah.
He's like, no.
I fucking had a whole meltdown. I think I had to be taken into the house, calmed the fuck down, and a whole bunch of other
A
bullshit.
lot of ice cream. Or something.
Yeah.
Milk.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it was bad. It was bad.
Look, let me tell you.
I will be celebrating 420 with you
You will
from
be
the
there.
bleachers, though.
Yeah.
There will be
I'd like
smoke.
to. I'd like to do my job, and then maybe skip down the road.
To be honest with you, that will probably be the most sober day I will ever be.
I doubt it.
No, dead ass. I'm not even kidding.
I'm not talking about your ass. I want your ass to live, but I'm pretty
Dead
sure.
or alive. But that day, I can tell you right now, that will probably be the most sober day that I will be because of the work that's going into it.
Yeah,
And here's the thing. It's an all-day event.
yeah.
And I'm going to be there. I want to eat the brunch. I'm not going to eat infused stuff. But
Yes,
there's
you
the
are.
smoke. There's
I
the
don't
smoke.
believe you.
Because here's the thing. There's the smoke trucks. There's everything like that. But
You're
you
gonna
know-
at least hit
but
one
no,
joint.
bro.
Smoke
You're
truck.
not gonna hit one joint.
Oh, that part.
Are you gonna hit one joint? Like you're gonna be like, you know what? Let me start
I'm
the
gonna
day off.
try to. I'll
Yo,
try to
it's
keep
gonna
it
be a
light.
long day.
But here's the thing. I'm gonna try to keep it light because it's the show.
You
It's-
just got through saying you were gonna be sober. Now you're saying I'm gonna try to keep
sober.
it light.
I'm gonna be sober.
think
It's fine. I'm
Swipe
not
and
gonna
I will
drink.
Uber.
I'm not gonna drink because it has to. That day has to. For me, it's that day has to work because that's
Sets the bar, and it's
from like look. Here's the continuity of it. On that very same day, and this is just based on my overall interest in 420, right? On that same day is Easter Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
On that same day, and for the nerds, motherfuckers out there, it is also the second day of WrestleMania.
Mm.
Now, as me as a promoter and shit with interest, it different because I promote to people that are like me or they are cool and shit like that. But hey, I'm gonna do some fucking cool shit. Would you like to do some cool shit with me?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm gonna make
Sober
it.
you?
I'm gonna.
High you?
It's all of it. Anyway. But whenever I like this Sunday, so I'm doing Sunday service, which is the improv show that I do with Johnny Hatton. The dude is super talented. He's dope as hell. He plays a bunch of instruments. He plays guitar, bass, saxophone. He DJs, motherfucking raps. It's nuts. So we just improv and perform at Kitty's on Sundays. And that's the type of shows I want to do. I want to do music shit in between, but it builds up to something else.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's how now, like the Get Down, that was pretty much like the kick it coming out part of like, hey, let's all get together and do some shit. And then I want to do more direct curated shows. That's the weekly thing, but 420 is the bigger stature. I want to make it a production.
Right.
You know what I mean? I want to give space to like podcasts like these, you know what I mean? Like to be in that space and have those artists that circulate and come around to the different podcasts, like in the influencers and
Right.
people who have been in the scene. But I want to create a tapestry of there's the hip hop scene, there's the fabric of Chicago hip hop,
Right.
the
Right.
origins of that shit, and the people that's in it that have been active and stuff like that.
Right.
And I also want to, because I haven't finished the lineup.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to get a younger marketer cast that have a following and can be a part of that show. So I leave myself open for anybody who wants to tap in and want to do that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like by like April, I want to have a finished lineup, like for people to come in and do shit. There's a lot of open mics that are popping up too. There's I think it's Too Hype or something like that. Different open mics that are popping up at Subterranean now, and
Knew that
younger
was gonna happen,
markets.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And I want that to be a part of that. Like it doesn't. Like people talk about like drill's dead or whatever the case. There is that portion, and I'm a hip hop cat, but I still want it to mean everything.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Support
Across-
Chicago as a whole. Arts
and
as a
we
whole.
need to be our own market. That like we have to be.
Yeah.
Like we have to set that standard. We have to be like this autonomous thing together. Like this is a business. Like nah, I work with these 7 other motherfuckers. If you want us in the show, no. Before you roll in that venue, you got to pay us to get on that stage. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You know what
I
I mean?
agree.
We have to set that standard of not just against each other, but for us to get paid together.
Right.
To take ownership of venues and create good shows.
Man, that is like that is what the city needs.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that, period. Like that's what the city needs. And then to get away from this singular movement of everybody, you know, and separation, you know what I mean? Like Chicago's a great city, but it's also the most segregated city in the United States. And you see that a lot within hip hop. It's so
I think that's it's a narrative, but I think it's a thin narrative.
well, I mean, it
because-
depends. Listen, like you know, like I know, man. Like
No.
there's groups of people that will fuck with you, but they won't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? There's people there's and even I think anywhere that you go, there's levels to shit, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and the higher you get up in those levels, the more there's gatekeeping. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
And Chicago is notorious for the gatekeeping, even at the lowest of levels.
But I would agree that it's thin in this regard, though, that it really is only relevant to people in Chicago. Like we're the only ones that can see that because we operate inside of the segregation, and then it's like there's levels to it because it can be as simple as Greektown versus a black neighborhood versus Ukraine Village. But then when you dial down, you're on the south side and you got 3 blocks, then 3 blocks, and these 3 blocks don't mix with these 3 blocks. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So I mean,
And it's the same thing with musically. Like it used to be segregated from a West Side rapper versus the South Side rapper, and then it was also about what platform, where it was going, and then what was popping. Because there were things that, like, there were some people from the South Side that would travel to Sub T, but they didn't know about it. And there was so many spots that were on the West Side that was popping off too.
Yeah.
But nobody would travel over there. You know what I'm saying? So people, it depended on the platform where you were at. And this was before.
Well, let me tell
but
you.
now, this the range of people and talent that is now coming out from Chicago and also has sustained, it literally has blended from, it's so much talent.
Right.
Like the literal talent of the artist, like a Brittany Carter, like a Saba or
Well, let me tell you the dangers of doing said shit.
Yeah.
I came to Chicago and I grew up in doing this shit and being open to do and work with everybody.
No.
And when I first got here, I did. I mean, I still do, but to a degree, because, and I tell you, every studio that I've had here in the city, there would be everybody from all over in my studio, everywhere, everybody. I just watched a video that somebody submitted on Mic Drop, and I was like, oh shit. It was recorded in my studio. I obviously was there because they wouldn't have been recording in there. They were. It was the music video and shit was shot there. I was so drunk I don't fucking remember it. But it was, definitely there. But point is that I had people from all over the city, all walks of life, from drill to you real hip hop heads, and they would all be converging at my studio every fucking weekend. It would literally be standing room only. And you know what everybody said? I don't know why you're doing this, man. You're gonna get robbed, bro. You're gonna this, you're gonna that. But everybody respected the spot until I got robbed. And I got robbed, and that's when I said to myself, all right, I ain't bringing nobody around. I ain't doing shit with motherfuckers. I'm not having a bunch of motherfuckers coming through. And if I'm not working with you directly, you're not coming to my studio.
Yeah.
And that's a sad thing to say, but that is Chicago, though.
You have to also you have to have a standard of boundaries.
Yeah.
I remember being a huge fan of a lot of people, not just talking about MCs, but people in the scene. But then I got to understand the indifference between the people and the artist. So it made it difficult. Like, oh, this person's like this. Like it fucks your head up. So you have to set a standard of boundaries of how you deal with people. Like
I did. And that's why they would check the guns in the car. They would do all of that shit. Nobody came in ever and did anything like that, ever. I never even had a fight up in that motherfucker. Nothing. Ever. And there was rival motherfuckers up in there and all that shit. But even them motherfuckers like, man, you gonna get robbed, bro. You keep this up. And I did.
Shit, that was your goddamn premonition there.
Right. Well, lesson learned. You know what I'm saying? Still keeping it pushing. Love Chicago. Love every artist in this motherfucker. This is one of the most creative cities I've ever been in my life. The amount of creativity and artistry that people have here is insurmountable, man. It's almost like it's like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, there's so much talent in this city that when we did Mic Drop, shout out to Shadow Master and Anai this last Wednesday. There was a song that was played, a video, and you could tell just by the clothes they were wearing that the song was at least early 2000s, right? Cool. And after the song was done, they was asking everybody's opinion. And one thing that is very noticeable about Chicago MCs is that the skill level is so motherfucking high. So high. I said, the only thing that I could even say about that song is it sounds dated by the music. But you could take those vocals and put them on any goddamn thing, and that shit would be relevant as fuck because of the technical aspect of the MCing. I forget. Don't matter.
Was the
shit
number
was good.
2?
No. White Jesus?
Yeah.
No, those are my guys, man. But you're talking about When Animals Attack.
Yeah.
Love that song. Shout out to Phil Mo.
I never knew that was the name of that damn song.
Yeah. Yeah. That was right.
Number 2 used to, like, when he was performing it, he would bring me up on stage and say, you just rap the part, because he knew I love the song.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, dude.
You talking about Murphy's?
Yeah. and then, what was it? Jerry's.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, he'll perform it, he'd be like, come up and rap. And I was like, dude, he was like, do
Fillmore's part.
Philip's parts. And I was like, I don't even know half of it. And I'm probably gonna like fucking freestyle, dude. I'm like 2 shots at it. And he's like,
shout out number 2 and shout out Philip Morris. Shout out White Jeebus. Yeah, I did sound for them over at Murphy's for a lot of years over there. And did a lot of shit. That was like when the Animals Attacked. That was like right when I first started rocking with them.
That was a dope video, man.
Yeah. I got 4 albums with number 2 that I produced.
4 fucking albums.
4 albums. Yeah. 4. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh. New Shoes was recorded in my studio too. The one that everybody keeps playing. New Shoes. New Shoes.
I have 2 lighters and no cigarettes. Damn it.
No cigarettes.
2 lighters and no cigarettes.
It does happen.
Sorry to hear that. So,
yes.
So let's get back to business, man.
Back to business.
Hey, wait, before we start questioning about shit.
This is an interrogation, by the way.
Specifically. So the show starts at 6:30 on 420. That's what the flyer says.
That is the concept.
But what's going on with this brunch? Because you never specifically said that part.
So, doors open. We're going to do a wake and bake starting at 10, 11. And then brunch from 11 to about 2. And then we'll do vendors, local vendors inside Reggie's from the artists, local vendors,
It
T-shirts.
says adults only. What does that mean?
No cheerings?
What is
No
that?
children.
No children. Oh, my mind went somewhere else. Don't worry about it. Just go ahead. Sorry.
I mean, shit, you can roll in prohibition with your kids. I mean, we're not going to blow smoke in the baby's faces. Like, here, come here, little baby.
Shit, my toddler.
Well, not
will-
try to on purpose anyway.
I might be doing you a favor.
Yeah, I was just
shit.
about to say.
Take this gummy, little
Sometimes
baby.
that shit helps.
She's hyperactive.
We
You
will
know
not
what?
be
I got
giving any
something.
children any
No,
gummies or
it
any
would
anything.
not
That will not
happen.
happen.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Do not demonize a wonderful day
No,
in some hip hop
it's
shit.
gonna be great.
It's gonna be awesome.
And we'll be there doing our podcast live.
Exactly.
We'll be
Yeah,
doing the
yeah.
Unwrap show live at the 420 show.
And also encourage other podcasts to do something live. Get at
And
me.
we also have our friends FX and Q coming from
Yes, we do.
Dallas and Pennsylvania to do the FX and Q radio show.
For
They'll
sure.
be there as well doing that.
Yeah.
That should be very interesting. They're hyped as fuck about it.
Y'all gonna be up on the balcony and shit. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna be running around putting out
I'll be
my
running
red
around
hair.
as well with you. Stop with the games.
I'm gonna find. You know what? I might need a goddamn like walkie-talkie. I
Yeah,
I
that
want to
probably
be like on
would,
some
yeah.
bodyguard shit. I want to yell at people from across the room and shit. Like,
Where the fuck are you? What the fuck is going on? Yeah, you're gonna be high.
Channel 2. Go to
Shout out to FX and Q Radio Network.
I feel like I'm gonna need to do that shit
Amazon has some
because
cool
that's a
stuff.
big ass room. Like, bro, I don't think y'all understand. Like,
What's this y'all shit? I've been there.
oh no, you worked there. Oh wait, it's been 30 minutes, right? That's your shot. No, you worked there.
I wasn't there
It
when.
was actually 38 minutes. My apologies.
I wasn't there where. When? I've been to
You ain't been
Reggie's.
to you
What? What the fuck?
Has he been to the shows? That's
At Reggie's?
No.
What shows are you
How
referring
many
to,
get down?
sir?
How many get downs you been to?
I plead this the 15th.
Hey, how many get downs you been to?
0.
Okay, how many?
How many did I attempt to go to? And because you were being a
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
You were
yeah,
over
yeah.
3. You was
We
playing
did-
like
just
Russell
because we
Westbrook.
didn't go, don't mean we didn't attempt to go.
Man.
We
I know.
called you.
I dead ass. I know that.
Yeah.
called you
I told
multiple
you.
times.
I told you. You and you
That
get
shit- that
past.
shit-
I
What
just-
the fuck?
Stressed out like a motherfucker.
Wow.
It was quite
Then I
wonderful.
think Il Pharrell even cried one time because
Yeah.
that's how bad we was trying to get there.
Yeah. But guess who wouldn't make himself available? And then when I did call you, you're like, I'm about to leave. Turns out you stayed all motherfucking night. You said to me, probably should drive all the way out here because I'm not going to be here.
Because this man knows me. He knows.
I'm walking out the door right now. I'm coming. Listen, I got to hang up, bro. I guess I don't know.
He
You calling me?
calls me while I'm in just moving everywhere.
We were all
Why?
sitting right there.
Why?
You were on speakerphone, nigga. You said you was going home.
This is why I called 2 days before. Literally. And I'm going to tell the truth. I call this man whenever I do a show. I call him 2 days before.
Lies. Wait a minute. Where's mine?
Yeah, you ain't got shit. I call him 2 days before, but hey, this is what it is. This is what I'm doing. I might need
And what
this.
do I say?
Whatever you need,
Give me a call.
for sure.
And what
Okay.
happens? You don't fucking call because you say, I'm going to call you regardless. What happens?
But I literally
And you
tell
don't.
him-
So
but
then I,
literally-
in turn, call you. Hey, bro, is everything good?
literally like when the shit started, like, don't call me then. Nobody. If you are literally not someone who's performing in the show, or
Can't
if
do it
I
right
haven't
now.
called you, nope, I am doing 1,000,002 things. I probably don't even have my fucking phone at that time.
Well, the first one, everybody that we came encounter with after the show literally said the same thing. We were all fucking devastated. What was Angie's specific Did she say bussing?
Yeah, she was bussing.
She said that shit about 290 times.
It was
And
great. It was.
and she said she was so high, she woke up the next day and was still high.
Wait, no,
all
that
day.
was that the Prohibition one? Because
Yeah.
Ange been to all of them.
Yeah.
So
I know,
shout out to Ange.
because
I love that.
Shout
girl.
out to Ange 13.
I love her.
That's my girl. I know she has, because as I stated, not only was I doing my best to get a hold of you to find out information that was needed
I
to
think
get there, number one, to find out what was going on at the door, number two, and to see if you needed said things that you asked me to bring.
I build,
and I will say about 85% of the time, can't talk right now. I'm about to leave. Shit's already over. People are fucking, where the fuck are you anyways, bro? Where the fuck are you? Well, it probably won't make any sense for you to fucking show up.
Okay.
I'm leaving. Yep, I'm leaving. And then the very next day, you know what I hear? The very next day,
No.
I say, what time did it end? And motherfuckers be like, shit, Lyric was there all night. We couldn't get him to shut the fuck up.
I remember this conversation. And here's the thing. I had already calculated the distance. You hadn't even left your goddamn crib.
Doesn't matter.
In the midst of me doing the show, I'm on the last two acts. What's the fucking point of me telling you,
here's the thing.
Come here?
That was at 10:30.
And I was running the show. It was the last...
but you said you were leaving.
After that 2 acts, it was a short show. It was a pop-up show.
Well,
I knew what I was
the
doing.
The other thing is a lie, because the shit really didn't end till like 2 the next day.
No, it didn't. No, it ended at 12:30. I left. And
you might have left, but motherfuckers were still there.
I think they couldn't find their cars.
Yeah.
No, they were still there. I closed down my event at 12, and I was out.
We still would have made it on all of them. I don't know what they would have done, but I was.
It was a great show.
Well, we will put forth extreme amount of effort to make it to all.
What's this we shit?
Shows. We as in us.
It'll be great.
Nah, I ain't going none of them.
I got pictures. I'll send them to you.
Yeah, I seen them already. I seen the recaps. I seen all of that shit.
It happened.
It was cool. It was cool.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah. I got phone calls. For every show that you've done.
I heard that people enjoyed it. I don't get to see them. I don't get to see the shows.
Hey, for every show that you've put on, the day after, I get phone calls. Hey, man, you should have been there last night. God damn. The acts were dope. This was dope. Man, I'm still fucking high type shit. I'm still drunk. Blase, blah. Let me tell you.
It's dope.
That shit was busting. This and that. Everything under the fucking sun.
It's dope because
and you know what I say when they say that? I say, fuck Lyric, man. Fuck that dude. He's full of shit. And they're like, why weren't you there? Because the nigga told me not to show the fuck up. My friend, my brother from another mother, told me not to show up. But that was mine.
Should have been there from the jump. It was a very.
We're doing a whole, and you have them on a Friday.
It was a fun, very curated
we have shows.
joint.
You're gonna have to build those shows around our shows, and then we'll show up.
Absolutely not.
Well, we'll show up. We'll be there. We'll be there. When we're invited, we'll go. I have to twist your arm every time to get us to get invited.
The next one is So there's a few things I have an idea about doing. There's a couple ones I want to do. I want to do the Queen's Gambit thing.
We're going to do that.
Yeah.
We are going to do that. I threw myself in that mix.
I want to do a beat show. I've been talking to a couple cats about doing something.
That's odd because you didn't talk to me about it.
Yeah, well.
There it is.
Breaking news. I used to.
Breaking news.
So I used to do a show called Beat Mill. So I want to bring that back. I used to do that with Max Julia.
These people said we supposed to be brothers.
Petty.
Petty gang. Can we just touch on Petty gang real quick?
No.
Yes. What is Petty gang?
Petty gang is a crew in Chicago.
Oh. What? I mean, can you elaborate?
No.
Can you tell us what Petty Gang represents?
A crew from Chicago.
What do they do? Do they rap, sing?
They do all of those things.
They do spoken word?
It's possible.
Do they play baseball? I mean, like, what the fuck do they do?
I don't know. You should check their Facebook.
Well, I don't know I don't think I'm a part of any of that, but I know that you were.
I was.
And I think I know that you were the founding owner, member. How does that work?
I did play a part in that.
You don't want to talk about it.
I did play a part in that too.
You're not on trial here, sir.
Oh no, I'm not.
Yeah, you can plead fifth. You can say nothing. I'm just curious.
I did answer.
Actually, I know
Fifth.
what it is, but maybe
She's like fifth.
But maybe the people don't know. Maybe somebody's watching right now and they're like, "Hey, he used to be a part of Petty Gang."
You can look at my Facebook page.
Oh my God.
And
there's a history of that. So yeah.
Boy, you would make a good cartel fucking leader right now. Go in court, you'd be like, possible.
It is.
You could look it up.
It's true.
I'm sure they did sell drugs. I don't know anything about it.
I totally did.
So what you said the beat mill.
Yes.
I digress. So let's get back to that. What is it that you're doing, or what is that all about, and what's that going to be?
So I want to do a beat showcase with some of the producers that are from Chicago.
I got an idea.
I'm pretty sure you do.
I have a great idea.
Probably matches mine.
No, it's actually better.
Is it?
Yes. You can ask anybody. You know what I'm saying? You can ask anybody.
We only have 2 other people here.
You know what? It doesn't matter. You can still ask anybody.
All right,
so
what you got?
Let's collaborate. Let's just get the collaboration out the way first.
Fair.
All right, we're collaborating.
You notice how he's muscling on each of the show ideas. You know, he's just saying, we can do that.
Just leave space on your neck for a
Hey,
split.
by the way, so let's just make this a collab.
Let's do this. I don't see any reason why not.
We can make this work, you and I.
Yeah, listen, here's the thing though. I've already set some wheels in motion.
Bada boom, bada bing. I'm already in the 420 thing.
Yeah. Yeah. There it is.
So let's go ahead and make some mashed potatoes.
What's the fucking problem, huh?
Forget about it. You see what he's doing. Yes. Is anyone else witnessing?
I don't know what you're
Swipe,
talking
you
about.
got your head down. I need eye contact. Thank you.
Forget about it.
Yeah, forget. Okay, he said, okay.
So here's the thing. So this would fall under what? Forward movement, or this would fall under the get down?
What are we talking about? Oh, for the people, yeah, it'll be forward movement.
Okay. Forward movement and Spilled Bars presents the bar fight. Now here's the thing.
You're talking about
here's the thing. You have to listen. So it's an MC battle plus a beat battle. The last 2 from each battle, there will be 4, link up and then battle each other.
Oh, I remember you talking about this one. Yeah.
Don't look so goddamn excited.
No, it's a dope ass idea.
And I've already put the wheels in motion on it. So I literally am doing all the work for you. So come on. I'm taking you aboard. Let's do this. Let's make it happen. You heard it here first, people. You heard it here first.
It's on video, so it's true.
It's true.
And this is true collaboration against your will. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's not against his will.
The Chicago way.
You didn't hear him ask for help. You didn't. He's not tied up. He's not being waterboarded or anything like that.
Technically,
Literally, he's
give
trying to
him water, so it's like adjacent, like water. You know,
Waterboarding.
It's an
adjacent.
agreement.
Yeah.
It's an agreement.
Yeah.
Hey.
I did ask for tap
With a couple shots of lead.
with a couple shots of lead.
It's just minerals. It's good. It's good for you. It's good for your bones and such.
So as you're doing all of these things,
Yeah.
what, like, on some real shit, like what the other shit we talked about, the beat battle and all that shit, that's real shit too.
Yeah.
Just don't forget. It's on video.
Noted.
With all of these things that you're doing, what is your thought process like? We kind of touched on it a little bit, but like I know that you like fucking with people and doing things, putting things together. But what is the real goal and the real thought in doing that? I mean, because let's not get away from the fact of course you want to make money doing it.
Yeah.
It's clear. It's clear. It's clear you're doing it for the love of.
Yeah.
You know, do you say no?
No, yeah, it's definitely that, and on top of that, it's rebuilding and connecting and creating those branches of connection with people and those collaborations because I want to be better as an artist and utilize the skill that I have
Right.
to create that platform. And also, I know I am as an artist too.
Right.
So I want to create a platform for producers because I love their music and I appreciate that pattern. And I know my skill. I can create a show. I can promote it and make something happen.
Right.
And same for MCs. For anyone in some of the shows that I do, they have a platform. They have their shirts, their advertising, their projects. They're working actively. Their clothing lines, like Misfit and everything like that. So for that, if I create a platform and bring those artists together in one show, you know, it's cross dimension because if you're doing that much for your brand and you're performing and also following with that brand, and then you're doing what you're doing on social media and creating that interest to put you in a show, that works. And it's all collaborative for us. And a lot of times when I collaborate with artists, whenever I get a venue, I'll be like, I send them straight to the owner. I'm like, hey, this person's doing something.
Right.
So if there's days, they'll be like, hey, we'll give you these days. I'm like, no, give it to them.
Right.
Let them use that capacity. Then I'll help whatever I can and try to facilitate that day. When I go and collaborate with venues, you know, and I've been lucky. So, but when guys come to me, I'm like, hey, I'll just introduce you to them and just run with that. Like,
Right.
it doesn't have to be me trying to be the intermediate, but I know them. I'm like, hey, come over here, just talk to them. I'll give you a name. You know, and there's artists that are starting to utilize Prohibition, and that's dope.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I remember when they were first opening up, and I looked at that small room in the back, the trap house, and I was like, it's a small ass room, and I'm like, but that's standing room only. Like we can just like it could be tight. It'd be 40, 50 of us, and I put like 70 in there, and it was motherfuckers had to squeeze through, but it was like,
bussin'.
It was tight. You know what I mean? But it also spilled out, and I wanted it to be something that you could chill in the cafe area. You could, and there was no that for that one. There was no liquor, and like for most people, like well, there's no liquor. So I'm like, take a break, fucker.
Why are you looking over
Have
there?
a chai and chill the fuck out. And if you're having a problem, try something that's low quality for your ass and just chill the fuck out. Enjoy the atmosphere. Don't be sitting there and busting drunk. And if you really needed to be that drunk, go to Reggie's.
Yeah.
But I wanted to just it to be chill. You know what I'm saying? And it was really dope for us utilizing the space and the lights that we had initially, and also the performances. And then it was packed in, and then it spilled out. So
I feel like you're trying to Don King hip hop.
no, absolutely not.
Damn.
I'll tell you the real talk. I'm a theater kid. I wanna get to a point where I want to make it a production. Like the same shit with I'm trying to do with 420. I want to make it a production. Like it's not just us sitting the pictures rapping all the fucking time.
Right.
And just spitting our fucking hearts out, and there's nothing to it. I'm not saying you gotta have fucking backup dancers and no shit like that.
No hammer shit?
I mean, shit, get down with the hammer shit. If you can put it on, go ahead. Get your business.
You know what
I
that
rock
was?
with it. I'm old school. I
Yeah,
came
you
from
already
that.
know.
I came from that era. If you can do that shit right now, hey, I back it. I won't be the nigga laughing at you if you do that shit on stage. If it's tight and if it's good, so. But no, I want to do something that is polished and dope. Like the things that we see, like we're naturally dope here, but I want to make shows that have a sonic sound and that can be visually seen and using artistry and tapestry and all the parts that are part of us
Right.
here. You know what I'm saying? Not including the history of what we are, but our capacity for our industry and building our own economy. And also, you know what I'm saying, showing our professionalism and artistry and how
Right.
dope we are. And there's a lot of streams of that happening already in Chicago.
But it's
You know?
sprinkled a little bit.
No,
here.
it's not sprinkled.
You don't think so?
I think that it should be more collaborative, but there's such a diversity. You don't want to stifle it. I don't want it to be all cluttered together. Like it's so many dope different shits that's around. Like man, I just want to see how all this shit goes, how all these different lanes of artists are going. You know
What
what I'm
would
saying?
make you the happiest in that thought process? Like in all of that, and I believe that it will be extremely successful. What is the end of the road? Not end of the road, but what is that that level that would really make you sit back and go, God damn, this shit's fucking amazing. I did that.
Shit. I think that
A fat ass bank account and a couple of whores in your lap, and you're not having to worry about anything.
I could do
The
that with an empty
enunciation of
bank
whores
account. No.
is magical.
Whores are magical, but I don't want to pay. Whores are magical, but I don't want to pay for that magic. So I'd rather use character. It's cheaper.
Oh shit.
So what would be the kind of sit back shepherd moment would be
the checkmate move, like you.
It doesn't have to be a checkmate, but it's reciprocity for me. It's when it all makes
coming here with a $2 word, fucking with people. Okay, go ahead.
When it makes sense, and I know that I'm gonna feel it. Like when it makes sense that on the times that I felt stupid, or if I felt like I was making a mistake, or I was doing something to make something happen, and knowing it could be a scratch, and I borrowed on favors, and when I get to that point where it hits, and I can take care of things and pay things back, and I don't have to make a profit, but if I can pay everything and still take care of some people, and I can see it, like seeing like stacking out a spot where I really didn't have much to gamble on, and I see 3,000 people in a spot, and I feel it.
Yeah.
And I handle all the promotion and shit like that, and then I can pay every single artist out front before they even step in that gate. off of ticket sales.
I like that.
I do.
And then when I can do that and still make bank, I can pay them out front and then still make bank.
Don't forget the whores.
I will sit in the back of the fucking room and y'all won't see me. And I'll
Who will be-
see
who
them
be in-
rocking
who
the
be-
crowd.
who be in the back
and
of the
I will
room with
shed
you?
a fucking tear because that
like,
shit would be dope as
Will the
fuck.
tear be shed because you will be in this said back room, alleged back room,
Like
with the
monsters
doors
on
locked,
Scarface.
naked, with two whores, and there's one tear coming down the side of your cheek because
No,
you're so
no.
fucking happy. You have these two whores.
I'm not sharing that time.
And,
I'm not sharing that time.
no, just a lonely
that's
time.
what the profits are for the road.
All right. I ain't
If
mad
I
at
don't
you.
make enough money, I'm going home.
I'm just saying, when you reach the pinnacle of everything that you want to do, and you're back in the green room by yourself,
Honestly,
you're watching the show from the big screen in there. You got two whores, the door's locked, you're butt naked.
Why are there still whores here?
Well, I'm just going by what I know.
Why is he naked in the venue? Like,
What is happening?
Well, because I'm only going by what I know.
I'm
What
supposed to
do
be
you
the one
know?
saying shit
Listen,
like
man, you know like I know.
I don't.
All right? Two whores.
Why?
In the green room, the door's locked,
It
widescreen.
sounds like that old
can I
show.
paint the
Who's
picture?
on first? What's on second?
Can I paint this picture, sir?
Sir, I don't know.
Can I paint this picture, sir?
No, please don't.
Okay, here we go.
No,
So you're in the green room. There's a widescreen TV. You're butt naked. You still got your socks on, but for some reason you decide.
What?
Wait a second, can I finish? You decide. You know what? I'm going full Rambo. Let me take these socks off. And you're looking at everything happening. The stage, the crowd's going fucking crazy. You're peeling
really
your socks off. The two whores are in there. They're butt ass naked. They start rubbing on your chest. They're doing other ungodly things to you. And then all of a sudden,
I'm still listening.
the crowd is roaring. You're looking down. Things are happening. And one single tear comes down your face of pure happiness.
Sounds real Purple Rainish.
Just a real blissful moment. And you're just like,
none of this is happening.
life is beautiful. And you say that to the two whores too. You look down and you go, life is beautiful.
You mutilated my literal dream of
Life
what a
is
perfect
beautiful.
show would be. And now I have PTSD.
Then you pick
Thank
up some money and you start counting money and shit. And you're just like, yeah, I'm going to pay that. Come on,
Who
don't
counts
stop.
money anymore.
Then you wipe the tear away.
counts money anymore. It's
All right, so you pick up your phone. You pick up your phone and you check your Zelle. You pick up your phone and you check your Zelle, and you're just watching. Ching, ching. You're like, stop. Hey. Ching. You wipe the little tear off. The shit's over with. Now it's back to business.
Physical cash.
So now it's back to business. You wipe the one fucking tear. You wipe it away, and now you're back to business. Hurry up. I got shit to do. Next show, I'm already working on a flyer. Come on, let's go. Let's get this shit going. Give me my socks. Put my socks back on my feet.
they have to put the socks on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like my socks.
All right. We're going to end the show.
Yeah.
Tell the people how they can get involved with Forward Movement Chicago and the Get Down and 420.
Wait, I got some. I should wrap this up, right?
Yeah.
So look, like, subscribe, and follow.
Like, subscribe, follow
Unwrap the podcast
the channel. Yeah.
as demanded by Lyric Versatile from Forward Movement Chicago. So today is Unwrapped. Sunday, yeah. Sunday is Sunday service. I am doing that at Kitty's. We're doing a live band thing with DJ Johnny Hafton. We are making shit up. So if you are creative, if you are a singer, if you're a rapper, or if you're a poet,
Can I bring my...
you can do that too.
What time is that?
That is from 8 to 12.
Fuck!
8 p.m. to midnight or 8 a.m. to 12?
8 p.m.
Okay.
to midnight.
Why'd you look at her like that? You looked at her like, what?
Because
Like a
at
Sunday
8
service.
a.m. on Sunday, I am not up. I'm probably like this at that point, but it's 8 a.m. No, I don't even want to wake up for breakfast or brunch at that point if I'm off on a Sunday.
There it is.
Yeah. So it'll be late.
How can artists get involved with the Forward Movement?
Send me shit. You can.
Where can they send it? How are they going to find out?
I do my due diligence to make sure you can find Forward Movement or Lyric Versatile, Forward Movement Chicago, no, Shy at Gmail.
Forward Movement Shy
at gmail.com. But yeah, look us up.
And on Instagram, it is
the same thing.
Forward Movement Shy
Chicago.
Yes. On Instagram.
Yes.
On Facebook, it is.
Fuck if I know.
Fuck
if I know.
No, it's probably the same thing. I get a notification either way. I will stalk you if you stalk me. That's the agreement. If you say, "Hey, I'm dope," I will listen to your shit and it'll be like, "Hey, that was actually dope. Would you like to do stuff?" Or I will say, "Nothing." But either way, I want to give everybody a platform to do stuff. I try to curate shows differently. I want to do open mics to give people a capacity to do that. I also, when I get venues, if you have a good idea, sometimes I can't fill dates. I'll go the doorway or open the doorway, like talking to a venue, like, "Hey, I want to do some dope shit here." Then I do something there. Then if you have a dope show, and if it makes sense, I'll be like, I can't fill these dates. Can you come do something? And if it ends up being dope, that makes me look good.
Right.
You look good.
Right.
We look good. And then now that's bargaining power for the limited venues that are available in the Chicago market. Like some of these, when you're trying to do hip hop or you're trying to do certain things, it has to, now it seems like it has to become more niche. Like, and then you have to find venues to make it work. So I try to look at spots and I'm like, I could do something over here. But I always like smaller market spots, but there's ways to take advantage or partner up with venues that are non-traditional and in non-traditional spots. Like, come on, like, we grown. Like, if we want to really go somewhere and get somewhere,
Right.
We'll go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's like in the capacity of people that we know in the same certain markets and how we are. Really, nobody really wants to take any fucking bullshit risk on something like, I don't know. You know?
I mean, we're
but
grown.
when it's us, we be like, oh shit, he doing something? All right,
let's go. When you're invited to something,
big, you know what I'm saying?
And you just go.
Yeah, let me go spin on him.
Until you call and then they say they're leaving and don't bother showing the fuck up.
Then you don't saving you a capacity, sir.
Yeah, see?
Man.
But shout out to you, Lyric, man. Once again, I love you, brother. Thank you for showing up to the show.
It's always a blast.
Yeah, it's always a blast. And it's good, like, really.
You should tell them in the background, I took 3 naps once.
Yeah.
He definitely did.
Yeah.
I did.
And he was napping before the show, too.
I did. Yeah, I'll be moving around. I'll be out the country. I had to go away.
I had to go away, mate. Have to go away, yeah?
I had to slide out the country.
Slide out the country, yeah?
But look, if anybody's watching this, 420, that's what's happening. I want everybody to be productive.
Right.
Be productive.
And what you shouldn't do is when he invites you, okay, just save yourself the phone call. Don't do it because he's going to say he's leaving anyways and don't bother showing up. Matter of fact, if he invites you,
I'm not, you know what? I'm going to tell you what. I'm not inviting you.
Yeah. That way, I force my way in.
Exactly, because that's how you.
I think he likes that one better.
Yeah, it's like reverse psychology.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just
So, you don't want me to come? Well, guess what?
Guess what?
I'll be early.
You motherfucker, I pitched a tent already outside the joint, and I'm
Right,
living over
he
there.
there.
I have a fucking battery-operated refrigerator, and I'll be there right after we do this
all
show.
Batteries charged.
Until said function happens.
Battery-operated refrigerator.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he will
Yeah.
remain there until said function happens.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fucking tell me I can't come.
Awesome.
That's bullshit.
You cannot come.
Well, guess what? I'm already there.
Mini grill too, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, deadass. Hey, look, I'll take a mini grill. That's
You'll be getting phone calls like, why is your friend?
with some brats.
Why does your friend have a tent pitched outside of our?
I would use it
place of business.
as a marketing ploy than a motherfucker. Don't play with me. I psychologically get you into that shit, and then I was
Psychologically, I'm already there. How can you psychologically when I'm the motherfucker who's saying that's what I'm gonna do?
Sweet, we need a
You
camera
got
crew.
cheeseburgers on the grill.
Yeah.
I spend a couple hours with you.
Hours. I'm talking about days.
I will bring the burgers.
DJ Ace Vito says that prohibition sounds dope as fuck. Yes, it is, and
It's a dope spot.
bring your ass out from Indiana, bro. And that's all I got to say about that. And with that being said, thank you very much for showing up tonight, sir. Let's get a little something, and you know, we know how we like to end the show. Oh Lord, what? Shout out G and MC Branding Company, my boy Mr. Misfit.
Yeah.
You already know what it is. Yeah, this has been Unwrapped, man. Another show.
It has been.
It's been really dope, and I think that it's gonna be even more awesome next week. Cool. But you know what I'm really thinking? I have no idea. I'm thinking, fuck all that shit. Fuck what you heard. Fuck what you think. This is Unwrapped, baby. We are the coolest motherfuckers in the goddamn city. I keep saying that shit. And let me tell you something. If the punk ass don't show up on 420, suck a dick, nigga. Cause we gonna be there. You know what I'm talking about? It is what it is, boy. It's Unwrapped, baby. It's Unwrapped, nigga. So with that being said, I don't know what that week is. It's Unwrapped, baby. And we'll be back at it like crack addicts next motherfucking Friday. You already know what it is. Hit that like and subscribe. We got plenty of shit on this channel, man. I ain't gonna hold you. It's what we do. Thank you for coming, Lyric Versatile. Thank you to the team. We in this bitch. But guess what? Right about now, we out. Peace.
Yes.
See you next week.